Hey everyone, Seth Campbell here. Welcome back to Segway Plays Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. In the last episode, we explored 5 uncharted islands, found a bunch of pieces of heart and such, and I made a big mistake. Unfortunately, you do have to complete the canon minigame twice. So, I'm going to go do that first, and then we're going to explore the remaining islands. So, I'll meet you back at Spectacle Island, just to do this stupid minigame one last time. Okay, we're back. Salvatore, you better appreciate this. While we're here, here's the jumping post box, which should give us our reward from Beetle. Good morning. Letters for Link, we have one letter. Here is your letter. This is a big puzzle. Send cash on delivery. Postage due is 10. Really? Really, Beetle? Really? Notice to silver membership holders. Thank you for your frequent patronage of Beetle's Shopship. Since you have earned 30 points and you have been granted silver membership, all silver membership holders receive a special gift of 1 complimentary ID. It is valid at all Beetle shop ships, so be sure to bring it to a shop ship near you. I look forward to your future patronage, Beetle. Okay, we got a complimentary ID. Who knows what this is, but apparently you should take it to Beetle. Keep it in your delivery bag for now. Okay. Don't know what that is, but we'll have to bring it to him next time we see him. Okay. Yes, I haven't seen you around here for a while. You must be a busy little kid. It's 50 rupees per game. Want to try? Yeah. All right, then him. Oh, ho, ho, you again, Shrimp? So, our little shrimp has returned to us. Oh, this should be funny. Fine then, Hotshot. If you can manage to sink the 5 pirate ships of the horizon, we'll acknowledge your skills with a cannon, you shrimpy little landlubber. However, we would... Yeah, okay, we heard this already. Got it. You managed to sink all the pirates, we'll give you all the treasure we've stolen up to now. Yeah, okay. Here we go again. Cue the music. Alright, only took a couple. That's good. Whoa, wait a second. Miss! What do you want? Don't you know how to keep quiet, you scurvy dog? Oh, I was just wondering who was out here, and look at this. It's you again. Look at you and that adorably cute face of yours. I can't help but give away our treasure to you. It's yours, so take it. Treasure chart, as you might expect. Yeah, this is probably my biggest complaint about this game, is how the mini games are padded like this. You just have to keep doing them. Alright, nice job and all that. You can leave. Okay. Yeah, so you know what we're going to do now? Now that we have this treasure chart, we are going to warp to Greatfish Isle and then go south from there. So, I will see you when we get south of Greatfish Isle and find something interesting. Well, here we are, and that certainly looks imposing. I see a treasure chart spot, and I see Fishman. What you got for us? Oi, small fry! Islet of Steel. Tell me, small fry, you ever heard of the fabled set of triumph forks? Not this again. Well, it's right there, my young fry. On that island, you know, a chart that's showing you where to find them. Of course, getting to it's the hard part, and that's all the info I got to offer. Okay, well, looks like we'll be making a little bit of progress in this episode. But actually, first things first, let's find the treasure chart. Oop. I think it's this one. Yep. Okay. And we'll be doing this under heavy fire. This is bad. This is bad. Come on. Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, that's quite the freeze frame right there. Bomb floating over the boat. Bird floating behind us. It's a silver rupee, which is good because we spent a lot of money last time. Now, we're gonna need some bombs. Gotta defend ourselves here. Well, that worked, kind of. Well, and the cannon ships are destroying each other. That also helps. Golden feather, golden feather. I don't think I need to get many more of those, but... Come on. Hey. So you can get kind of boxed in here. Well, again, though, some friendly fire on their part help. Ah. I don't think you can L-target the Kargoroks, and well, you can L-target them, obviously, but I don't think L-targeting works when launching bombs, but fortunately it looks like the cannon ship hit it, so there we go. Okay. That everybody? Okay. I guess technically the only one you have to defeat is the one that blocks the door. There are more? Oh, there are cannons around the door. Okay. So yeah, this place is pretty heavily fortified, which makes sense if there's a Triforce chart inside. It's really interesting to look at this. You can't go up there, if I'm not mistaken. But you can see that this was sort of a natural island at one point, and then this big steel defense fortress was built around that. Probably by whoever hid the Triforce chart. Really? This thing's gonna stop me from going in? Okay. No, no. Ah, come on. Okay, and inside there is a familiar looking altar. And a familiar-looking crest on the floor. Can get some rupees from these. And some hearts, which we need after the fiasco outside. And we know what to do with this. And in fact, it is another Triforce chart, which is fantastic, except for the fact that we can't read it and we're gonna have to take it to Tingle. But at least we got one. Yep. Now, if we can just get out of here, we'll continue sailing south to the next uncharted island. Well, here we are. Looks like another reef. And we'll probably speed this one up because at the moment I can't think of an interesting story. I do, however, see a treasure chart spot. And where's the fishman? Is that him over there? No, I thought so. These are all little treasures, obviously. But I'm not too worried about getting them all right now, because it'll just take too much time. Though if you're ever short on rupees, that's a great way to get some. Now, I may do that off screen at some point if I ever need rupees. Boy, small fry. Five-Eye Reef. Long ago, there was this huge fairy who lived to the south of here in the forest on Outset Island. But now, all that's left is the ruins of the fairy fountain where she lived. Sort of sad. But to tell you the truth, I hear there still is a fairy there. Yep, she's still alive and kicking down there, Fry. That's all the info I got to offer. Yep, we already knew about that. Okay, so let's get the treasure chart item. Oh, it's inside the reef this time. So, we will actually get that after I have cleared the reef. And again, because I can't think of a random story to tell right now, I'm going to speed this up and play a little music over it. And then we'll talk again when we're done. Am I gonna make it? 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 I'm gonna make it. Awesome. And it's of course a treasure chart. Speaking of which, I will now claim the treasure that the other treasure chart led us here to find. If I can make it back to the King of Red Lions without drowning. Come on. I think I should be okay. Okay, I can climb up here, so yeah, I'll be okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Pretty close. That'll do it. And it's another silver rupee, which is great because we're going to need it. Alright, so now I am going to sail southwest to the bottom left corner, and then we are going to go north from what we find there to cover the last 3 squares in the sea chart. Which is my compulsive tendencies, but I think it's pretty awesome to have a full chart. And here we are, the far southwest corner of the Great Sea, and there are a lot of peahats here. Yeah, let's see. I'll get closer to try to find the fishman. I'll try to take some of these guys out. Of course, I have to be closer. Where is the fishman? There he is. He's out there. Oh, and of course there's freaking cannon ships too. Why not? Alright. Well, let's talk to the fishman at least. Wherever he went. Oh, there's a treasure chart spot there too. I didn't see that until we passed it. Come on. Come on. Hoy, small fry. Horseshoe Island, aptly named. It's odd, I thought this was in the northern area. On the island due east of here lives an old man who was once a master swordsman. He's got proof of it, too. He has a knight's crest. Yeah, oh, I know him. Want to know what that thing is, Fry? Well, too bad. I can't go giving away every secret. Well, we already know, fortunately. Okay. Find the treasure chart for this place. Okay, yeah, that's it. Get a little closer. We should show up. Yeah, okay. Oops. Come on. Almost. There we go. Oh, would you get out of here? Yeah, he's gonna bump us out of the boat as soon as we get this. Another silver rupee. Ah. Yep. Couldn't avoid it. Come on. Oh, really? My boomerang is taking too long to come back. Okay. Now, Horseshoe Island is an interesting little island. Because we get to play golf. Sort of. Are they not going to go away? Oh, no, okay. Yes, so the what I assume is just a boko nut can go through these tentacle plants of death where we cannot. And we can use the deku leaf to send it into the hole on the other side. Of course, it's not going very well here, is it? Fortunately, the nuts regenerate. As you would guess, I never have had any acumen or desire to acquire acumen for golf. I did mini golf and that was it. Because I can barely see. So golf and depth perception, you know, not really my thing. I keep missing to the left. The other slightly annoying thing is they don't regenerate until the other ones disintegrate. Okay, come on, that looks good. There we go. And so that makes those disappear. But, as you might expect, there are more. Four! Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can bring one up from down there while I wait for those to disintegrate. I mean, if you're good enough, you can probably throw them and get them in, but I've never been able to do that. And I'm not going to waste my time trying. Like, it seems they're slightly affected by the tentacle plants that sends them to the left. But not consistently. It's the weird thing. Oh, maybe it's just the direction of the wind. That's it, isn't it? It's the direction of the freaking wind. I want to aim the wind to help me. I'm stupid. Let's see if that doesn't make a little bit of a difference, huh? And I'm still missing to the left, although it did seem to... oh, no, I got it. It fell in, I guess. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so that's the secret. Although this one is even trickier because we can't even get to it. Okay. This is the tricky one. This one you have to use the Decker Leaf. Okay, what am I doing? I should be going slightly to the other side. Or readjust the wind. Oh, hey, maybe, maybe, maybe. Yes! Alrighty. So that grants us a chest there. But before we do that, Well, first there's an old man Ho-Ho. Oh-ho! So beautiful, incredibly beautiful. I'm so glad I brought this kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope, buddy? I guess he doesn't really see anything useful. He's just looking through a kaleidoscope. Okay, so before we go get that chest, let's check out this little cavern, shall we? Mothulas, okay. Morts. I don't like morts. They're annoying. Alright, easy enough. As you would expect, from the chest itself, it is a treasure chart. So, that is awesome. I need a better word, and I missed that golden feather, although I don't think I need any more golden feathers. But, now that we're here, as you would expect, we change the direction of the wind. And we fly over to this little stone platform and claim our golf prize, which is also a treasure chart. And so now we are going to, well, first I'm going to open these treasure charts, and we are then going to sail north and chart the last 2 islands. And I think that will be enough for this episode. Of course, after that, we will scour the rest of the Great Sea for the remaining Triforce charts, remaining treasure charts, remaining pieces of heart, and any other goodies we can find. We are getting somewhat toward the end of these aimless roaming episodes, I promise. But I'd like to think there's enough entertaining content. Plus, this is the joy of this game, is the exploring, the discovery, all the different islands, all the little things you can do. Anyway, we're headed north. See you when we get somewhere. Well, here we are, another treasure chart point there. And do I see the fish man? I don't see him yet. So we're gonna help ourselves to this treasure first. Took the long way around, I think, but I think it should be this one. Yep, it is. Almost. It's another piece of heart which completes another heart container. Folks, we are 9/10 of the way done with collecting heart containers. Just kind of amazing when you think about it. Now, where is the fish man? Here he is. Ahoy, small fry! We're only gonna hear that one more time after this. Diamond Step Island. Oh, I got some great information, small fry. Lucky you. If you use the treasure that's hidden on that island there, the thing that vanishes as soon as you get near it, it won't vanish anymore. You know, it. I'm talking about it. That thing that appears on nights when a wee bit of the right half of the moon is missing. Don't you know what I'm talking about? It. And that's all the info I got to offer. Well, that sounds handy. So the treasure on this island will help us stop the thing, the hookshot, the thing that vanishes every time we get near it from vanishing. Well, I think I know what they're talking about. This looks odd. I don't know what that is. Uh-oh. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the first sneeze of my Let's Play career, and yes, that is how I sneeze. I have a theory, actually, and this is one of my total harebrained crackpot theories. I have a theory that everyone has a unique... their sneeze is defined by 2 unique traits. In my case, it has a big lead-up, you know, the ah, and the outburst has sort of a horse sound effect. Some people, my cousin, for example, has a delay. So she'll have the ah, and then there'll be a delay before she actually sneezes. And then there's what I call the Disney princess. It's very delicate, just chew. So yeah, that's my theory. So next time you hear somebody sneeze, see if you can identify the 2 factors. Okay, so this is a little maze of sorts. This is more of a labyrinth than the Savage Labyrinth was. So these pots... Uh-oh. These cauldrons, you jump in them and they warp you to other cauldrons. And you just kind of have to, through trial and error, find your way through this whole place. Now, of course, the floor masters are here to make your life miserable, and they will send you back to the beginning. I don't actually remember what the pattern is. But as you can see, they kind of send you all over the place. And there are some little chests, you know, joy pendant, that's great. We have a joy pendant again. We gave all of ours to Mrs. Marie. Oh, leave me alone. Okay, so that one... I'm pretty sure not all of them send you back. Like, if you go through, say, Cauldron A and it takes you to Cauldron B, and then you go back through Cauldron B, I don't think it always necessarily takes you back through Cauldron A. Yeah, you know, there are definitely maps, and, you know, if you have the player's guide, you know, it'll tell you which ones to go through and such, but, you know, really, unless you want to cheat, it's trial and error. No, okay, that one, for example, sent me back to start. One thing you could do, and this actually just occurred to me, is you could wait to burn the wood off of a cauldron until you're going to use it. So that way you could keep track of which ones you have gone through and which ones you haven't, so you don't end up in an endless cycle. Of course, that's only occurred to me now that I burned off the wood on a bunch of them. No, okay, that one sends you back to start as well. So I was on the right track the first time around. You know, it's funny, this is kind of, a lot of Legend of Zelda games have this kind of, you know, take a wrong turn and you go back to start thing. I think of the Lost Woods and Ocarina of Time. I think of the, oh, what's it called? The Forest Maze in Majora's Mask. Maybe it's just Forest Maze. I can't remember what it's called. You know, the Lost Woods in the original. Okay. So I tried that one. Didn't try one of these, I don't think. Okay. Step forward. I'm just defeating these guys because I'm really worried about what'll happen if I just leave them be. Let's try this one over here. Nope, not that one. You see, this is where it's handy, the whole trick of not burning off the wood until you're ready to use the cauldron, because it's easier to remember which ones you've tried. Of course, then if the last one you try turns out to be the right one, then you know, you make another mistake and then you have to go back through and they're all open anyway. You know, it doesn't really help you. But so it goes. You're the only one who knows. That's one of my favorite Billy Joel songs, easily. It's, you know, at the end of the Stormfront album, which is much harder rock, you know, and then there's this beautiful piano and vocal ballad. As a matter of fact, I saw Billy Joel in March of 2015 in one of his spectacular Madison Square Garden shows. Which, if you haven't seen him at the Madison Square Garden, it's a whole nother level of experience. And he had a guest appearance by Itzhak Perlman, who actually had been on the Stormfront album playing on the song The Downeaster Alexa. And for those of you who have that album, if you go and look at it and look at the personnel, you'll see that it just says something like the world-famous incognito violinist, because apparently for contractual reasons, Perlman's name couldn't appear. So they played a fantastic rendition of Downeaster Alexa, and then the rest of the band left the stage, and just Billy and Itzhak played a version of And So It Goes, and it was the most incredible, beautiful performance you could possibly imagine. And everyone in the arena was on their phones and chatting to the person next to them, and I just remember thinking, excuse me, nothing you could possibly be doing here, nothing you could be talking about, nothing you could be looking at your phone, on your phone, could possibly be more important than the duet that's happening before you. But that's just another rant I have on concert goers. But anyway, we finally made it to the end, and we got the Ghost Ship chart. So if that's what you guessed the Fishman was talking about, you are correct. The ghost ship chart is another one of the special charts, and it shows us which island the ghost ship will appear at depending on the phase of the moon. So we can now track it down, and apparently it will not vanish when we approach it now. So that is very, very helpful. But for now, we have but one final island to put on our sea chart. And that is what we are going to do to finish off this episode. Well, here we are. The last uncharted island. And I have also got a story about this island that we'll talk about as we examine its secrets. But for now, one last time. Say it with me. Oi, small fry! I'm gonna miss that. But this is Needle Rock Isle. You've seen the boats sailing around here with those real huge cannons, right, Fry? I bet you those things have their hulls packed with treasure. Of course, if you don't have a cannon yourself, there's no way you'll ever sink one of them. And that's all the info I got to offer. Farewell, fishman. You and your brethren have been absolutely invaluable over the course of our journey. Some more so than others, but I'm gonna let that slide. Let's get the treasure that can be found here. And I will tell you that this island is the first bit of gameplay of this game that I ever saw. I was over at my buddy Chris's house. And I was actually, we'd come home, I think, from a birthday party, and suddenly, we were hanging out for a while, and I was actually waiting to be picked up. I think my mother was stuck in traffic or running late or something. So he said, "Do you want to see this game I've been playing?" I said, "Sure." And this is the island he was on, and he was trying to figure it out. Now, this island has two sort of secrets/puzzles to it. And the problem for him was that he thought it was all one big puzzle. Now, there's a secret cavern here, right? Right. And there's also a chest with fire around it over here, right? Now, he was convinced that to get this fire to disappear, you had to do something in the cavern down below. And I just watched him go back and forth, and I couldn't figure it out either. Turns out, the two are completely unrelated. What you have to do to make the fire disappear is possess a seagull and fly up, 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 up. The problem, as you can hear, is that there are a lot of Kargaroks hanging around, and they will chase you. And if they hit you, you lose control of the seagull, and you've wasted a highway pair. So you'd have to just try to keep outmaneuvering these guys all the way up. And it's a long way up. It's a long way up. A short fall down. It's another song from my mentor's band. Oh, I see the top, but now I'm really afraid because I got a whole bunch of these guys chasing me. Oh, no, I went too far down now. There is a seagull switch. Okay, and I need to lure them away from the island or I have no chance. No! No, no, no! Well, waste of a highway pair. Let's see, can I think they're too far up to shoot them. Yeah, this is tough. Let's see, maybe I can. If you, I guess not. If you could just reduce the number by 1, you know, that would help a lot. Alternatively, maybe if I fly, if I get really high into the air from further away and then make a break for it. See, so this is, you know, there are very few times in the game where having a highway pair actually comes in handy, and this is one of them. Oh, there's just sitting there. Okay, but I got it. Good. Awesome. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's get the treasure chest, then explore the cavern, and then we'll call it an episode. Yeah, so I really can't blame Chris for not thinking of using the highway pair because there are so few times that you do. Obviously, the chest is a piece of heart. And this is one of them, and I guess the idea being, you know, you have to think of what's the only way you could possibly get to the top of that giant needle rock, as the island calls it. And that would be to fly, and then you have to think, okay, well, how can you fly? Well, you need the wings of a seagull. Fly like a seagull. Okay, I already used that song. To the living. And so I'm going to just light the 6 torches and dive down to the sea floor. Guide the lost spirit of the boat that forever wanders in darkness. Okay, well, whatever that means, I think it means we gotta light these torches. And we have to do it all from this small area. So we gotta find 6 torches. And again, for someone with my bad eyesight, this can be a little tricky. Especially because they blend in pretty well. But there we go. Is that one? No, I guess not. No, that's just the steering wheel. Helm, I guess you'd call it. Or not, I guess. That's what you would call it. Too high. There we go. That's 3. You have to be creative. And that's 4. And no, I was right. You can't hop through here. You don't want to waste the magic like I just did. Because you run out of magic, you have to leave, and you come back and they're not lit anymore. Okay, where... There should be 2 more. Where are they? Okay, I see 1. Again, you really have to line yourself up just right to get it through all of these side rails. Come on. Okay, that's 5. Where's the last one? I said it's very tricky. It's gonna be like somewhere blindingly obvious when I finally find it, isn't it? Okay, come on. I know it's around here somewhere. Hang on, is that it up there? Can't tell. You know what? I got an idea. Yes, it is. Okay, that's it up there. Thank you, Errol, for the telescope. And there we go. And it's an orange rupee. So not a totally essential side quest, I guess, but it's nice to have the rupees, because as I said, we're still going to need them. And with that, we have at very least put every island in the Great Sea onto our sea chart. We got a lot more treasure charts and pieces of heart. And so I think we have reached a great conclusion. But ooh, I forgot about this. Once you have the ghost ship chart at night, the ghost ship will appear on your sea chart. So it'll make it even easier. It'll show you where it is. So in the next episode, we will chase down some Triforce charts. We will see if we can find the ghost ship, and we will search the secrets of the few remaining islands that we were not able to search previously. Go away. So I will see you in the next episode.